Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a night of celebrations and adulations. And on behalf of ITP Publishing Group, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome the August gathering to Construction Week India Awards 2015. And could we have a big round of applause? I would now like to invite here on stage Mr. Sai Kumar, Deputy Managing Director of ITP Publishing, and Mr. Bibor Srivastav, Group Publishing Director, to kindly set the tone for the evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of ITP Publishing Group and our partners to the 5th Construction Week India Annual Awards, celebrating excellence in nation building. And that's the theme for today, and we have all assembled to cheer the people who have done some great contribution in some of our toughest of the times. We both started the ITP India operations 7 years back. ITP India is a part of ITP Group, which is a UK-based company headquartered out of Dubai, and we are the largest foreign media house in the Middle East. In India, we're 7 years old, and we have 7 titles and about 40 events. Before you'd like to take through the India footprints.
You know, it's been an incredible journey, as Sai really said. We started a journey with a hospitality title called Hotelier India. And soon we realized we got lovely builders, developers, architect, designer friends, consultants, large infrastructure companies, and so many of you here. We said that all of them actually work as one cohesive force to give the ultimate objective to the industry. And that's where really came Construction Week. So we're very happy and extremely proud to bring this 5th annual Construction Week Awards, which really saw the participation coming across the country. Thanks to all of you for participating. I think amongst the best, we recognize the best here tonight. I think it is a responsibility for media professionals like us to bring some credible magazine which allows the industry to interface and communicate. So ladies and gentlemen, I think you have got a very exciting time ahead this evening. I'm not going to take your time. Thank you for being here with us, and we hope to have a great evening. Sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, for the welcome address, I would now like to invite on stage Mr. Arun Bhatia, Managing Director, UTC Climate Controls and Security Products, India.
I would like to welcome all the delegates here. I know many of you here work on a daily basis in designing and construction of buildings here. But the reality is that if you see, you're actually contributing a key role in the nation building. And at UTC, we are proud to be associated with many of you because with our products and solutions, we also, in a way, get involved into the nation building. In our organization, actually, with UTC, we are actually doing a project with Terry, where we are actually studying some 100 buildings. It's a research for 5 years, which will be in 5 different climatic zones and different applications. The idea is after 5 years, there will be research on 5 existing buildings on how they're performing, which can help in smart building codes formulation and overall things. So that's the approach we are taking as an organization, and we believe the green is the future for the country here. So thank you. With this note, I look forward to having a good evening with all of you here, and thank you for your patience to hear me. Thank you.
Now to take us forward, I'd like to hand over the stage to Mr. Sunil from Philips Lighting. So could we have a big round of applause?
Welcome all of you. We being a global leader in lighting, healthcare, as well as consumer lifestyle, I take this opportunity to thank the entire building fraternity here to make us the number 1 in terms of all the 3 functions, and looking forward to meet you all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined by our chief guest, our Honorable Minister for Housing, Mining and Labour, Shri Prakash Mehta. Sir, we welcome your gracious presence. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion. Sir, we request you to kindly say a few words.
Construction Week India Awards 2015 में हम मुंबई महाराष्ट्र में आपका हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स मैनेजमेंट में आप सभी ने मिलकर मेक इन इंडिया, मेक इन महाराष्ट्र की तैयारी की है। ये आज के कार्यक्रम से प्रदर्शित होता है। तो निश्चित रूप से आज का जो इवेंट है कि जिसमें जिन कंपनियों को, जिन व्यक्तियों को सम्मानित किया गया, तो उसकी सार्थकता मुंबई और महाराष्ट्र को डेवलप करने में उनका सहयोग मिलेगा, तब उसकी सार्थकता होगी। मैं एक बार फिर आप सभी को शुभकामना देते हुए, शुभेच्छा देते हुए मेरे 2 वाक्यों को विराम देता हूं। भारत माता की जय।
Construction looks like going to have great few years in the future because of the kind of infrastructure which the government is now planning, especially in the Mumbai region, the Cross Harbour Bridge, the metro, the coastal roads, and so many other projects which are now being projected, including the Navi Mumbai Airport.
So UTC actually, for us, the building space is the key space. So we go in this space with Otis for elevators, with Carrier for air conditioning and for fire and security. So these products and solutions actually go into a buildings, and that's what the industry needs actually. So from our side, whatever the latest innovations we have, we bring it to India at the same time. And we are very excited to, make the India more smart with these new technological inventions.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the most awaited moment is here as we all wait with our bated breath. And the first category is Real Estate Person of the Year. So it's a joint award, and in no particular order, Ashish Puravankara, Managing Director of Puravankara Project. Please put your hands together as we welcome on stage the Real Estate Person of the Year, Kamal Ketan. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Thank you. I'd now like to invite on stage Mr. Deepak Khobragade and Jagdish Kumar from Elumetric India, and also we also request architect Bobby Mukherjee to please kindly join us here. Ladies and gentlemen, Facade Contractor of the Year has a runner-up and winner. The runner-up for Facade Contractor of the Year, and this one goes to Belgium Aluminium and Glass. So let's hear it. Facade Contractor of the Year, and this one goes to Glass Wall Systems. Could we have a huge round of applause? And that brings us to the next category. May I request Mr. Puneet Sharma, Managing Director, Kohler India, and Mr. Indrajit Saoji, Director, ITP Publishing India, to please kindly join me here on stage. Green Project of the Year runner-up, and this one goes to Mantri Developers. And the winner for Green Project of the Year, and this one goes to Larsen and Toubro for the Mumbai International Airport. So let's make some noise to welcome Larsen and Toubro. Next category, the MEP Contractor of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the awards, I'd like to request Mr. Ganga Prasad Guru Raja Rao, Segment Head, CBS and Exports Sales, Grundfos India, and architect Ketan to please kindly join us here on stage. So the runner-up for MEP Contractor of the Year, and this one goes to Sterling and Wilson. Can we make some noise? And the winner for MEP Contractor of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Blue Star Electromechanical. Thank you so much for the honors. And that brings us to the next category. As now I'd like to invite Mr. Prem Raj Kashyap, Managing Director, KYB Conmat, Mr. Vijay Kalantri, Chairman and Managing Director of Digiport, to please kindly come up on stage and do the honors. And we have Mr. Sunil Mantri here with us, Road Contractor of the Year, the runner-up in this category. Please put your hands together to welcome Varaha Infra. Heartiest congratulations. And the winner for Road Contractor of the Year, and this one goes to Afcons Infrastructure. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for doing the honors. And I request Dr. Prasant Reddy, Managing Director and CEO of Fundamex, and Ms. Jayashree Mendes, Editor of Construction Week, to please kindly come up on stage. The runner-up for the Facade Project of the Year, and this one goes to Elumere India for Murchison Tower. Facade Project of the Year, and this one goes to Eluplex for Godrej 1. Thank you so much. And that brings us all to the next category, Residential Project of the Year. To do the honors, I'd request Deepak Goradia, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, to please kindly come up on stage. And could we also have Mr. Niranjan Hiranandani? Oh, well, he's already here. So we welcome you, sir. So, well, the runner-up for Residential Project of the Year, and this one goes to Exquisite by Oberoi Realty. And the winner for Residential Project of the Year, Godrej Horizon by Godrej Properties. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for doing the honors. And that brings us to our next category, Infrastructure Company of the Year. And with that, I'd now like to invite on stage Mr. Kalpesh Chitroda, Managing Director at Maris Polymers, to please kindly join us here on stage. Well, the runner-up for the Infrastructure Company of the Year, and this one goes to SPML Infra. And the winner in this category, please put your hands together for HCC. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for doing the honors. And I request Mr. Tushar Mehendale, Managing Director of Zoom Leon Electromech, and Mr. Sunil Mantri, Chairman of Mantri Realty, to please once again kindly join us here on stage. Runner-up for High Rise Project of the Year, and this one goes to Raheja Rivanta by Raheja Developers. The winner for High Rise Project of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, and this one goes to White Meadows by Prestige Group.
ITP is doing a great job in making these awards so nice and beautiful that, we are recognizing the stalwarts of the industry, and in this way we are inspiring the youngsters to come in more and more into the industry and making the industry result oriented. So that's a great thing.
It's fantastic, and journey has been going from last 4 years. I've seen grown ITP growing it. The crowd that itself shows the complete clout of the reality industry over here. So happy to see ITP growing.
Construction Week India Awards 2015. We have a very, very special segment, and we call it as the special category of awards. The special category of awards happens to be Reader's Choice, and the winner for this category, please put your hands together for Mr. Vikas Oberoi, Chairman and Managing Director, Oberoi Realty. I believe he's not here with us, so could we please have somebody from Oberoi Realty? The next category recognizes young entrepreneurs, and we have two prominent gentlemen of the construction industry who have been nominated. Kamal Khetan, Chairman and Managing Director, Suntech Realty. Can we really give it up loud? And I'd like to say a big thank you to Sai Kumar. Thank you so much, and I request Mr. Vibhor Srivastu to please kindly join me for our next award. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, of course, we have yet another young entrepreneur here amongst us. Please put your hands together as we'd like to invite Mr. Parag Munot, Managing Director, Kalpatru Limited. Let's give it up, please. Well, in yet another editorial award, we look for one person who has strived to make a lasting project. Yes, we're talking about the Sustainable Person of the Year 2015. Please put your hands together for Mr. B.V. Sharma, Vice President, Infrastructure Planning and Development, Tata Consultancy Services. And with that, I'd like to say a big thank you to Mr. Vibhor Srivastav. Thank you so much, sir. Could I also request Mr. A.G. Daura, President of Reliance Industries Limited, to please kindly join us here on stage to do the honors. Our editor's choice for Enterprising Developer of the Year, and this one goes to Please put your hands together for Mr. Baman Irani, Chairman and Managing Director, Rustomji Group. And with that, we move on to the Hall of Fame. The editorial board scouted the country for personalities who have distinguished themselves through their work. And the board of ITP Publishing has chosen 3 persons of distinction. Please put your hands together, of course. The Hall of Fame, and this one goes to Sunil Mantri, Chairman, Mantri Realty. Let's make some noise. With that, I'd also like to say a big thank you to Mr. Sunil Group. Thank you so much for doing the honors, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, please put your hands together, Hall of Fame. And yes, of course, my very, very favorite. Let's hear it for Mr. Niranjan Hiranandani, Managing Director, Hiranandani Group. Heartiest congratulations to you, sir. Yet another Hall of Fame, and this one goes to D.S. Kulkarni, Chairman, Managing Director, D.S. Kulkarni Developer. So let's hear it for Mr. D.S. Kulkarni. So thank you for doing the honors. And now I would like to invite Mr. Anjan Puttatunda, General Manager of Kavneer, to please kindly join me here on stage along with Ms. Jayashree Mendes. So ladies and gentlemen, the Window Fabricator of the Year, the runner-up, please put your hands together for Durall Systems. Can we make some noise for Durall Systems? And the winner for Window Fabricator of the Year, and this one goes to Geotrix. Let's make some noise to welcome Geotrix. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for the CSR Activity of the Year, and this one goes to Shobha Limited. To do the honors, I'd request Mr. and Mrs. Parag Monot and architect Premnath to please kindly join us here on stage. And I'd also like to say a big thank you to Mr. Ashok Mehra of Jaguar and Mr. Munish Doshi from Acme Housing for doing the honors. Thank you so much. In this category, we have runner-up and winner. And yes, as they are doing a great job, getting larger water projects, we have a tie in the runner-up position. In no particular order, please put your hands together. The runner-up award goes to Ion Exchange for Synthetic Rubber Limited. So can we hear it for Ion Exchange for Synthetic Rubber Limited? Heartiest congratulations. Like I said, we have a tie in the runner-up's position. Please put your hands together for our next runner-up. Let's hear it for L&T for Bomber Lift. Can we hear it for Bomber Lift? Heartiest congratulations. And the Water Project of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner. Please put your hands together for HCC for Dagachu Hydel Power Project. Let's make some noise to welcome our winner. And with that, I'd like to say a big thank you to Mr. Manoj for doing the honors, and thank you so much, Architect Premnath. Let's hear it. I request Architect Nishant Gupta and Sumati and Neeraj Bansal, Partner and Head of Real Estate and Construction, KPMG India, to please kindly join us here on stage to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the PEB Project of the Year and the runner-up, please put your hands together for Ultratech Cement Project by Interarc Building Products. Could we have a huge round of applause for Ultratech Cement Project by Interarc Building Products? Heartiest congratulations. And the PEB Project of the Year, the winner, please put your hands together for JK Tires by Kirby Building Systems. Thank you, Ms. Mendes. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Mr. Sauji, I request you to kindly be on stage. It's the metro rail that has or is transforming cities altogether. And however, the jury this year was keen that the category be named as Upcoming Metro Project of the Year. And I would also request Ms. Mitali Kurdekar, Deputy Editor of Construction Week, to please kindly join me here on stage. And upcoming Metro Project of the Year, and this one goes to L&T Metro Rail Hyderabad. So let's hear it. And I'd like to thank Ms. Mitali Kurdekar. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank Indrajit Saoji for doing the honors. And so we would now like to bring you to the next category, which is the Smart Project of the Year. And I request Mr. Kumar Desai, Managing Director of Omega Elevators, to please kindly be on stage to do the honors and present the awards. Please put your hands together. The Smart Project of the Year runner-up, and this one goes to Parswanath Developers for Redford Parswanath Tower. So let's have a big round of applause. And the winner, Smart Project of the Year, and this one goes to L&T Cognizant. Please put your hands together for L&T Cognizant from Kolkata. So let's make some noise. And I'd like to thank Mr. Kumar Desai. Thank you so much. Our next category will give you the winners for Roads and Highways Project of the Year. And I request Ms. Rashmi Naigar to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, runner-up for Roads and Highways Project of the Year, and this one goes to Huzur Elevated Highway by TCPL Bengaluru. And the winner for Roads and Highways Project of the Year, and this one goes to Jammu Udhampur Highway by Afcon's Infrastructure. And now we come to the last two critical awards of the day. Yes, the first one being Real Estate Company of the Year. And I request Mr. Kamaljeet Baba, All India Institutional Head, Nerulek, to please kindly join us here on stage to do the honors. And ladies and gentlemen, Real Estate Company of the Year, and this one goes to Godrej Properties. Let's make some noise. And with that, of course, our last and final award, the Infrastructure Person of the Year. And I'd like to thank Mr. Baba. Thank you so much for doing the honors, sir. And with that, I'd request Mr. Tushar Mehendale to please once again kindly join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the Infrastructure Person of the Year, and this one goes to Mr. V.B. Godgill, Chief Executive and Managing Director of L&T Metro Rail Hyderabad. Heartiest congratulations to you, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, that was the last and final award on the Construction Week India Awards 2015, but coming back yet again to the special category of awards, the Editorial Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all about the Lifetime Achievement Award, yes. And this one goes to a person who's one of the most admired and well-known personality in the real estate and construction and has made a difference to the way buildings are built. He certainly deserves this one. Please put your hands together. So ladies and gentlemen, I request Mr. Arun Bhatia also to please kindly join us here on stage to do the honors, and let's hear it for Mr. P.N.C. Menon, founder and chairman emeritus of Sobha Limited. So can we have a big round of applause? Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for doing the honors.
I think it's a great platform. Construction Week has really come up well, and it's very well recognized now. Over the years now, it is one of the most recognized award in construction industry.
This particular award is really important to us. The reason is we have completed 64-kilometer long highway ahead of 6 months ahead of the schedule, and which was a record in NHAI's books.